This show is presented by Yamaha. Make it different.
Last week on the Yamaha SZ16 Adventure Challenge, teams went through interesting challenges for a cause like painting houses for Gawad Kalinga.
Paintbrush up, paintbrush down!
And bringing balut to the local vendor. All that while riding the Yamaha SZ16. Mike and Shay were the last to arrive at the pit stop, so they were eliminated. The next leg of the Yamaha SZ16 Adventure Challenge is up next.
There are 8 teams left in the Yamaha SZ16 Adventure Challenge. The excitement is rising and the teams are getting intense. Physical, mental and emotional stress will be inflicted on them. Who can stand the pressure? Read your clues and go!
Good morning, riders. Proceed to the 4th floor of Prince Place Hotel. Bring your key and be in your complete motorcycle riding gears.
Teams were quite surprised when they found out that they had to dash over the 4th floor of Rain's place. Everyone was in a hurry to get to the top of the hotel. While Ryan, he was running back towards the bike to check his key. Pati si Jet Li, binalikan din ang susi.
Lucky! Binasa ko ulit dyan, binalikan ko yung key.
Always remember guys, read the clues carefully.
Pinaghiwalay yung partners. Parang hindi pwede magkatabi. Sabi ko, anong gagawin? Ako nakala ko niloloko siya. Uy, pinayuhin niya, pinayuhin niya.
No, I thought to change partner.
Kasi yun, so may exam pala, hassle.
Once they were settled, the organizers explained to the challengers their first activity, a written examination.
The Adventure Challenge wouldn't be complete without mental tests. So the team with the highest score shall go first, and then the next team after 2 minutes, and then the third team after 4 minutes, and so on. Go!
Of course, all the topics in this examination were briefed last night before they went to bed. The question is, did they pay attention? The test results would show if they paid attention to the lecture last night about road safety and proper motorcycle handling.
Mas lalo kaming nabigla nung sabi pala magte-test daw kami. Eh, wala akong alam kasi nakatulog ako habang nagle-lecture. Ayun nga. Kaya kanina habang nag-e-exam, wala talaga ako masyadong nasagutan.
Yung mga natatandaan ko, parang hindi by the book eh. By street knowledge yung nalaman namin yun eh. Yung safety and everything.
Nakinig kami, nakinig kami. Hindi lang talaga nag-stuck sa kasi nung natulog ako natagilid. Medyo tumapon siguro sa kabilang side.
The challengers were very focused on their exam. Little did they know their SZ16 motorcycles were taken to a secret location. Surprise, surprise, guys! Finally, when they finished, the producers checked their papers and the team with the privilege to leave first was the team with the highest score.
Erin and John Louis, please proceed. You got the highest score of 47. You may now proceed downstairs onto the next clue.
Relatively, nadalian ako dun sa exam. Except dun sa enumeration part.
So when they arrived at the parking lot, another surprise startled them.
Pagbaba namin, walang motorsiklo. Ang unang reaction ko is, basahin muna ng maayos yung clue. Yun talaga, i-digest muna. Huwag magpadali na takbo, magsayang na energy. Anyway, we had a lead time of about 2 minutes.
Meanwhile, one by one, the teams are sent off to get their next clues.
Gina and Jet Li, Bobby and Ryan may proceed to the next clue.
So I was surprised. You're the second placer in the written exam. Very surprised. Find your way to your motorcycle hidden in Santa Rosa
by any means of transportation utilizing provide money.
Utilizing this provided natin. Kaya pera.
Kuya, bili!
Yung motor, asan na yung motor? Asan na para kami parang kami nakakarnapan ng sasakyan talaga?
Taka kami, wala yung motor.
Akala namin yung motorcycle nasa ano lang, yung parang nilipat lang yung parking space.
Teams must look for their Yamaha SZ16s hidden somewhere. Their clues are the 4 pictures inside the envelope. They should figure out where the SZ16s are, or else they cannot proceed to the next challenge. Teams have money to pay whatever transportation they choose to ride. They just have to find out where their SZ16s are parked.
Nag-level up yung situational awareness namin. Kasi ang nasa clue is utilize any means of transport using the money provided. Tinignan namin traffic.
Parang nagkaroon idea. What if yung sa mga messenger, yung mga messenger ng mga motor sa mga bangko, ganun. Sabi ko, nagmamakawa, kuya, pwedeng pasabay. So, SM lang. Hindi kami pinapansin. Tapos, mayroong isang lalaki. Sabi ko, kuya, pwedeng pasabay. Sabi ko, magiging artista Tapos yun.
The motorcycle, any means of transportation utilizing this provided.
Teka lang, babasahin ko muna.
Teams thought of creative ways of going to their Yamaha SZ16s, but the Cebuano brothers were so ahead, they arrived at the next challenge without their motorcycle.
Nasaan?
Nasaan yung motor?
Wala pa.
Hanapin mo na. Kailangan mo na hanapin yung motor.
Before namin nakita yung motorcycle namin, naligaw pa kami. May nakita kasi kaming yung mga Yamaha na banner sa loob ng kanto.
Kala namin
yun na yun.
Yun na yun. So, di pala. So, labas naman kami.
Both challenges require a needle. Which needle will they choose? Needle for ink? Or needle for thread? Stay tuned for more adrenaline action here on the Yamaha SZ16 Adventure Challenge. After beating the traffic, teams arrived one by one at the mall parking lot where the Yamaha SZ16s were parked.
Crossroads. This is a choice between 2 tasks, hat or tat. In tat, each challenger must have a 2-inch tattoo inked on any part of their body. In hat, they have to embroider 20 patches of Yamaha SZ16 on 20 caps. If the teams are not used to sewing, this may take some time.
Choose between hat or tat.
Crossroads. You gotta hear the fairway. Choose between hat or tat.
Any part of their body.
Guys, you better think twice before making that decision, okay? Remember, we gave you a choice, plus we reminded you to think long and hard about this. Meanwhile, Carl and Queenie are having a hard time looking for their motorcycle.
Walang motor dito. The motorcycle is hidden in Santa Rosa. Sabi ko, hidden in Santa Rosa. Wala na kami ibang nakitang clue noon that time. Tapos money lang, 100 pesos. Sabi ko, Santa Rosa to. Sabi ko sa kanya, sa Yamaha yan. Kasi wala kami ibang clue eh. Punta kami Yamaha. Pagdating namin Yamaha, walang setup, walang motor, walang tao, sabi namin, paano na to?
This is a different kind of needle. The teams must embroider 20 Yamaha SZ16 patches onto 20 caps. Mag-ingat lang sa karayom, baka matusok. Some say once you get a tattoo, you can't stop. Body art is pain for pleasure.
Kulela tayo lagi.
Kulela kami kahapon kaya bumawi kami.
Masakit ba to? First time ko Grabe.
Ang problema lang kasi ayaw ng misis ko. Ayaw ng misis ko magpatattoo. But since part ng challenge at siya naman ang nag-encourage niya sa akin to join this. So I have the license.
One by one, the challengers arrive at the tattoo shop to get inked.
Kinakalmot siyang gano'n, silang-silang siya. Kinakayod yung balat mo.
Never ko na-experience ng ganito, pero nag-isip na yung palatupan. Noon pa.
Wala maisip ng design?
Batasan.
Nauna pa ako nagpatato sa asawa ko, di ba? Kaya ko!
Yes!
Kaya ko!
Kaya, Gina! Kaya mo yan, Gina! I believe in you! Uy! Ano to? Birthday clinic? Ano yan? Dalaki babae?
Kaya ko to! Kaunti na lang! Sakit pala!
Tatakot pag uwi ng bahay, yun ang una eh. Pero dito yung sakit, kaya pa eh. Pero pag uwi, pinagbabawal ako ng ate ko.
Miko and Joy's first choice was hat, but...
Buhulin mo ganyan! Patulin mo to! Tapos buhulin mo ganito!
Ikaw muna, sample nga!
Akin na, dali! Gosh, ba't hindi mo pinutol? I told you na putulin mo!
Hindi ko nga alam to eh! Yung may-ari yata parang parang perfectionist. Parang gusto niya yata talagang tipong pangbenta sa tao. Nung nakita ko na gawa niya, okay sa akin. Para sa akin, okay naman. 20 cups pa. Yung isa nga, isang tie niya pala, siguro 5 minutes lang. Tagal na. Sabi ko, kuya, okay na ba to sa inyo? Kung okay yun, talaga magdidiretso kami. Nung sinabi niya, hindi yan okay. Oh, sabi ko, hindi, wag niya perfect.
So from hat, Jory and Miko transferred to tat.
Asa, pipili muna tayo. Asa ng ano? Ay, sus! Pila muna. Pwede matanggalin dito eh.
Masakit? Ayoko ng tattoo.
Nung una, super galit yung parents ko. Pero kasi, masakit na, diba? Sabi pa nila, ano ka? Galing ng prison or something, diba? Pero sabi ko, ma'am, artist ako. I have to express myself.
Mommy, ang sakit! Ow! Mommy! Parang hinihiwa. Ow! Parang hinihiwa. Parang hinihiwa. Sobrang sakit.
Wag na lang kasi ang dumi ng ano kasi I haven't tried having a tattoo in my body. So ano lang, sabi ko kay Jay, gawa lang tayo ng ano, tahi na lang tayo. So that's why, tahi na lang kami.
Sanay ba kayong manahe? Ginagawa niyo ba yan dati sa Cebu? Bakit ito yung pinili niyo?
Ayaw namin magpatato.
Magpatato.
Naguguluhan kami ba kasi ang hirap mag-give. It's my first time to, ang dami pang nagtanong ba, so naguguluhan kami. Pero sige lang, okay lang.
Manipis lang! Sabi sa akin, hindi masakit dito, masakit pa lang. Bro, kahit manipis lang, okay na sa akin. Oh! Hindi malakas ang pain tolerance ko eh. Ang sakit pala dito sa tagiliran, dapat mo na sa...
Si Miko naman, mula sa sakit, nakiliti na.
Nakikiliti ako doon na nasaktan. Ayun na! Nakikiliti ako! Ow! Ang sakit! Grabe!
Okay, last one.
Oh, isa na lang.
Hindi na namin nabilang kung...
Hindi na namin nabilang yung ilang beses kami natusok. Daming ano, sugat na ano. Kasi hirap eh. Matigas yung ano eh, kasi matigas yung material. So, talagang persahin mo pa labas-pasok.
Hindi naman napukunin yun.
Yes, already takes a favorite days of first.
Queenie and Carl finally found their motorcycle and arrived at the tattoo shop with mixed emotions.
Nakakainis kasi ayoko ng tattoo.
Babawi tayo, may pag-asa pa. Kainat niya. Pagka pala ako sa karayom, sa ineksyon, yung sa blood test nga pala yung ganito, nasasaktan ako doon, so titisin ko to.
Philippine-American War, Japanese invasion.
Sana umabot kami! Are we there yet? Wala akong balak magpatato sa buong buhay ko, pero gagawin ko to.
I wish I had that glue before pa.
May na-tolerance ko sa pain. Kaya nag-iingay na lang ako para hindi alala.
Kasi ayoko ng tattoo eh. I hate this.
Sobrang umiiyak ako, sakit sa loob ko, pero sabi ko, okay, dalihan mo na lang kuya, di ba? Hindi ko naramdaman yung pain, pero cry pa rin ako ng cry, pero I don't care about dun sa pain. Hindi na lang ako tumitingin na parang, inisip ko na lang na parang it's just a dream, you know?
Find the tower of tribute to our countrymen. Step 2, memorize in sequence.
Gusaling Museo and Gusaling Batasan, find the tower tribute to our countrymen.
A taste of Philippine history. Can they take on the challenge?
How can we do that? Hindi pa pwede.
Non-stop excitement when we return here on the Yamaha SZ16 Adventure Challenge. Win fabulous prizes from Yamaha. Check out www.facebook.com/ph.yamaha and vote for your favorite team or answer our trivia question for the week. Have a chance to win an iPad mini and airline gift checks. Join now!
On the third clue, the challengers must go here in the plaza in front of Gusaling Museo and Gusaling Batasan here in Santa Rosa City and use the power of their memory. Once they memorize the dates from the monument, they must proceed to the next stop.
It's not easy to look for the Gusaling Batasan and Gusaling Museo. They have to go inside the heart of Santa Rosa and ask the locals where it is.
41945. Let's go!
Magaling ba kayo mag-memorize?
Hindi.
Memorization tayo ngayon.
Malinaw pala, sorry. American War.
Habang dinidiretso niyang ganun, kinakabisado ko na yung dapat kabisaduhin. Yung year, sunod, ulit.
1942, American War.
Memorized one date.
Song na lang.
And then I kind of knew two of the dates already.
1899, 1902.
He was singing that the whole way back to the Yamaha.
9902.
Sabi sa amin, ayun o, tinuro sa amin nasa gitna pala siya ng plaza. Okay, tapos tumakbo kagad kami sa kabila. Tapos yun, hinanap namin dun sa may mga nakalagay dun na, ewan ko ba, yun, mga World War.
How can we do that? Hindi pa pwede.
After memorizing the dates asked from them, the challengers must travel to the 3S shop for the pit stop of this leg.
1945.
Correct.
Who will fumble and lose an SZ16 mat?
1941, 1945.
Sorry, mali.
Remember, the last team with no mat will be eliminated. Don't miss the home stretch. The Yamaha SZ16 Adventure Challenge will be right back.
The evolution is
1896 to 1898. Philippine-American War is 1899 to 1902. Japanese invasion is 1941 to 1945.
Correct.
Hup! Woo!
Yeah! Woo! Aaron and John Louis, you are the first team to arrive. Congratulations.
There are 7 mats left, yet there are 8 teams still playing. That means the last team with no SZ16 mat would be eliminated from this adventure challenge.
After that, 1941, 1945, Japanese invasion.
Okay, good.
Woo!
Japanese invasion, 1941 to 1945.
Okay, proceed to the pit stop.
Yes, nice. The best, guys.
American Philippine War?
Philippine-American War.
Dumating na mga hapon! Dumating na mga hapon! Japanese invasion, 1941 to 1945.
Alright, correct. Proceed to the pit stop.
Invasion, 1941 to 1945.
Okay.
Okay, Philippine Revolution is 1941 to 1945. And then Japanese invasion is 1941 to 1945. Japanese invasion, 1941 to 1945.
Sorry, mali.
Huh?
Meron mali.
For real?
Seryoso?
Yes.
Carl and Queenie got a wrong date, so they had to go back to the monument and look at the right dates.
Kanira ba? Kanira? Tulo ka ba? Oo.
Pagpunta natin doon, binasa natin yung mali na basa namin.
Yeah, it's a people war.
Yung Phil-American War pala, binasa namin World War.
Despite their delay, Carl and Queenie made it with 2 mats still empty. So it was them, then the Cebuanos.
1896, 1898. Phil Rev, 896, 1898.
96, 1898. Okay, correct.
Japanese invasion, 1941 and 1945.
Correct.
Nice one!
So,
1941 to 1945. Next.
Gina and Jet Li, unfortunately, you're the last team to arrive. Your adventure ends here.
Thank God we're safe.
Jet Li and Gina were asking for directions for Maceo, but unfortunately, they were pointed to Paseo.
Hotel pala yung Paseo, grabe. So, ayun, balik kami. So, yung kagandahan lang ngayon sa nangyari ngayon, from the first day, she panicked. The second day, got worsened. This is her greatest performance. No panic, very calm. Hindi kami masyadong nagano ngayon, kahit sa kami nakarating.
Sayang.
Next week on the Yamaha SZ16 Adventure Challenge,
Go partner, go partner,
we go down south for more intense adventure. All that and more next week on the Yamaha SZ16 Adventure Challenge.
Sorry Miko pero yung kakampi mo nakakairita.
This show is presented by Yamaha. Make it different.